Going through, we're looking at roughly a 15-car field for today's race. There may be one or two stragglers who may have missed qualifying, but right now it seems like Ludicrous Speed is still on top with PZ Frenchman Man, our two-time Defame Series champion, second at the moment. SRD Shredder, who took pole at the Clash, has only made his way up to 7th at the moment. We'll bring up a little track map here. And you can see some drivers prefer to run by themselves so they don't have to worry about other cars on the track distracting them. As they come down here, start-finish line beginning their final lap. A very important element of qualifying here at Daytona is that every single lap is basically guaranteed to be clean. Unless you dip below the yellow line or hit the outside wall, you're not going to have to worry about clean. So everyone has maximum attempts to make this work here. And it looks like Rockmaro has now gone to the top of the boards, as we'll very quickly go look at him. He's a little bit farther back in the field right now, and he's taking a little bit wider line going through the corners right now.
Rockmaro gets pole. That's a very big surprise there. Good for him.
Well, not everyone has crossed the line yet. I'm watching right now at SRD Shredder as he's coming down. He's 5th on the board right now, and he did steal the pole in the Clash. And I think SRD Shredder may have stolen the pole from him at the last minute, actually, and Shredder may have gotten another pole. Yeah, well, anyways, Dino Prime and RBM Top Gear, they're going to be making up that row back there. Then in 11th position, you have Kazaspelli, who's in that yellow and green number 88 John Deere, and only John Deere could have built that. 10th position is the number 0 Apple Machine of Zenith. 9th is Raygun vs. Zombie. Props to him. That's one of my favorite schemes in all of NASCAR history. That's Dale Jr.'s scheme he ran in the Busch Series, now known as the Xfinity Series, in his championship run in 98 and 99. Then you have Tactical Fallout. He's going to be starting in the 7th position. Alongside him is going to be Clutch Kick Easy, net number 46. 5th is going to be Ferrari Boss 237, one of the new additions to Raven West. Then 4th is going to be Ludicrous Speed, the number 20. 3rd is going to be the 28 of French Fry Man. 2nd is going to be SRD Shredder, and we're going to look at I'm sorry, 2nd is Rockmar. Our pole steer is actually SRD Shredder as we go underway here.
And
the flag at Daytona is going to be 140 laps. That outside lane did not seem to get going whatsoever. Already, Rockmaro has gone from fighting for first to fighting for fourth in the middle of a three-way battle. There's still 3 wide, and there seems to be a little bit of a split in the pack that's formed right now between 8th and 9th.
2 rows,
I imagine that
wide,
probably...
and
the number 18 goes around in the back.
One guy around. Looks like that was drift shots.
Yeah, it looks like drift shots went around there at the very start.
We are
Free Boost is making a move on Ludicrous.
Still green, apparently.
Yeah, it looks like the rest of the field... RBM Top Gear took a really bad hit from that. He's fallen off the back of the field now. Rockmaro has gone from 2nd all the way back to 8th, and it looks like he may be losing the lead pack as the back of the field has gone single file now. But at the front, just like what we saw at the Clash, SRD Shredder, who swears up and down he's no good at ovals, starts on the pole and is leading. Yep, Ferrari Boss has been left on the high side, and it looks like no one is going to work with him. And as long as he has no drafting help, he's going to fall right to the back. Tactical Fallout has some drafting help, though, with Ludicrous Speed just ahead. And it looks like that's going to put Tactical Fallout into the lead. So a 2-car tandem puts Tactical in the lead, but it's not enough to put him in a position where he can come right down in front of SRD Shredder yet. He might be able to do it going into the tri-oval, and yes, so our first lead change of the day happens on our 2nd full lap of racing. That outside lane has really stacked up and looks strong right now. Tactical Fall is going to not really abandon it. He actually seems to be really happy with sticking at the high side, so it looks like the high side is the lane of choice at the moment.
Now it looks like the pack of 4 is back together. It looks like a lot of dicing
and someone goes around. Who was that went around? Someone just spun.
That is Drift King.
And they're
Drift
sliding.
King is down. Or no,
that's not. That's SRD Shredder. SRD Shredder got turned coming out of turn 4, and he's gone from being one of the factors for a lead to all the way back to 12th. As we bring up the track map here, he's basically... there is someone who's back there in the 13th position. That's RBM Top Gear, and if the two can hook up, it might help their races a bit. But that's a shame for Shredder, who was in a position to just kind of walk off with the top 3 finish. And we have a battle for a lead right now going on as well. Clutch Kick Yeezy's making an attack on the outside.
Let's go on board here. Dash cam
And
sticking on the high side here. Rockmaro is thinking of what he wants to do. Does he want to stick behind number 3, or does he want to go with Jeezy and try to make a move for that second position, possibly for the lead? But it looks like Jeezy slips in behind. Rock is still trying to make a decision. Ooh, looks to the outside, but stays right behind Jeezy.
Raygun has a huge run in that number 3, and now it's time for that AC Delco machine to see if he can make something work on the high side. Clutch kick Easy is behind him.
Yeah, Reagan looking to the high side, but now looks like he's not necessarily hung out to dry, but loses his run trying to take the lead there. Rock slips all
and
the way
Tactical
into,
Fallout
he
has
goes into the
pitted
pits.
with Rockmaro.
No,
Drift King
Oh,
pits.
and
PZ
Raygun's
French Fry Man
almost-
pits. A bunch of
Looks like a
drivers go
lot
ahead
of
and take
contact
this.
between the leaders and Jay-Z or Jeezy and Raygun there. Looks like they separated themselves a little bit with Jeezy taking the lead.
So a little group of 5. It seems like these two, PC Frenchman and Drift King, don't feel comfortable working with Slam
and
6
PZ
possibly.
is the
Oh, and
wall.
PZ
They're
Frenchman
two
Man,
around.
and they're 2 around. PZ Frenchman Man, our
around.
Defense Series
Will that
champion,
be a
and Drift
caution?
King. I'm not sure.
Probably
Oh,
definitely
Ferrari
gonna be a
Boss is
caution.
involved. Ferrari Boss has gotten
Ooh.
caught up in it. This is definitely going to be a yellow flag. Clutch kick Yeezy and Raygun versus Zombie. Ludicrous speed. All of our leaders just barely get by. That is, I'm almost positive that will
That's
be a
definitely a
yellow
caution.
and will group the field up. And that is not what the leaders wanted to see. Because although they'll have the lead, they're going to have to pit here at the
Yellow
start.
flag is
and they'll
out
lose
officially.
a bunch of time. All right, so we'll be going green flag this lap.
Now, I can confirm that was a lag incident between PZ French Fry Man, Drift King, and Ferrari Boss.
And it looks
Also,
like we
wow,
might
I
have a
just
pit road
quickly
rush.
say,
Yep, here we go.
yeah,
the
Slam
pit road
6
rush.
went ahead, and Slam 6, it looks like he's had an instant that's forced him to drop out. We'll try to get him in here. But we're going to go green flag here. It's going to be Rockbar and Tactical Fallout in the lead. So we go green flag here. Much smaller starting pack, and that might reduce the chance of a restart instant here. Zenith is going to be working on the inside with Rockmara, but that outside, it looks like Tactical's got it working,
Shredder
and
is
SRD
around.
Shredder,
But we are
Shredder
still
goes around
good.
all by himself. No one else involved, but poor Shredder. Seems like this race has gone from bad to
times.
worse for him. But no one else involved, and it looks like Rockmaro is going to hold on to the lead right now with Zenith, one of the foreigners from Britain, pushing him at the moment. PZ French Fry Man is right there with Tactical Fallout. They're ranked 4th and 3rd right now. And it looks like the lead group's already pretty close to single file.
And everyone's slowing down. We might be under caution for some
Yeah,
reason.
it looks like we are under a yellow flag. So a yellow flag, and this means that SRD Shredder gets to join back up with the field, and everyone who pitted will be able to come right back up as well. TJ is going to continue to struggle. He's on the lead lap now, but he's not caught up with the
Nope,
field.
we're going another time around.
Oh, well, we'll go another time around, so they will let TJ go ahead and catch back up to the back end of the field. As we're currently looking at Kazaspeli number 88 machine.
Yeah, front row going here to Zenith and Raygun, 2 of the new guys in this series. Let's see if they can try to hold on here as the field takes the green flag.
We'll be following here on the Twitch stream. We'll be following our 3rd place driver, Tactical Fallout, and see what he's going to be able to make work on that inside line. So
And we're
green
green.
flag here, lap 30. Well, 29 realistically, but 30 by the ticker.
3 wide already.
Whoa, lots of people
Top Gear
down on the
really
bottom,
making
but
that.
lots
Top
of
Gear's trying to get by Zenith, and it doesn't look like it's
jeez.
going to work. Oh, and
Oh, and we
Shredder
have
is
a crash.
sideways again.
Crash.
SRD
Yep,
Shredder goes
one's going
sideways.
around. 2 are going into the grass. 3 into the grass.
Oh, big
and 2
wreck
into
up
the
in
wall.
front. Oh my goodness.
And
Almost flipping
Drift
there
King's
between
involved,
Cass
the Dino
Zenith, Drift
involved.
King.
Definitely
Ferrari
gonna be a
boss.
caution.
Kazaspeli is still backwards. It seemed like that was an accident that started coming out of turn 2 when SRD Shredder got a little sideways, and everyone lunged to try and get a little bit of space on the track, pick up the extra spot. We saw 2 guys go into the infield in turn 3, and correct me if I'm wrong, but they must have come back up into the pack, to say the least. Explicit sexually related products are leading the field right now. One to help get you an erection, that number 14 with Tactical Fallout, sponsored by Viagra, and one to help make sure that your erection doesn't ruin the next 18 years of your life.
Fucking
that
hell.
Trojan machine.
I don't know if we
number
can say
4.
that on stream, but okay. Moving on.
Well,
here.
I mean, hey, are you game? Hey, wait, are you getting paid for this? I'm not getting paid for this, and I'm not signing any sponsorship deals. We can say what we want. As long as we're not like racist or advocating for genocide or doing some political stuff, I think we can talk about what the sponsors are.
Welcome to Twitch, ladies and gentlemen.
Anyway, changing topics.
Dino Prime goes wide.
And looks
Dino
like,
is stuck in the outside wall. He's going to drop right to the back of the field. And with that, there's no help for Tactical Fallout, and Rock's going to hold on to that top spot.
Still too wide, though, for second place.
PZ and Tactical Fallout neck and neck, and PZ has Shredder behind him, and there's no one working with Tactical Fallout on the outside. Ferrari Boss is also on the outside, but he has no help as well by the looks of it. And now our defending series champion goes up to second place.
What we need to do is
continues
have
to drop.
this Talladega style, where it's multiple people on the outside and it's just 2 lanes just head to head.
Oh, and Raygun versus Zombie goes into the outside wall back there. He backed against 2 or 3 times. Now he's dropped off the back of the field. So one of our lead cars early on, it looks like he's now going to drop off and might not contend for a while. And Tactical Fallout goes from 2nd to 13th. Absolutely no help on his part. So it's not Rebel Racing, I'm sorry. It's Raven Rest 1-2 with Rockmar and PZ Frenchman. And they have SRD Shredder right behind him. We might not see any moves for lead for a little bit, simply because they'll be I imagine they'll be content running 1-2 for a while. And TTJ 111, he started in the back. Look where he is at now, 4th place. So absolutely incredible job by TJ, working himself right back up to the field once he got back onto the lead lap. SRD Shredder is the meat in the Raven West sandwich. He has no help right now. Shredder is like all over PZ Frenchman's rear bumper and is really trying to encourage him to do something on his own. But I don't think he really is interested in that right now. So here we are, lap 39. We'll go ahead and look, starting from the front of the field, because a lot of people are on different pit strategies. We'll go ahead and look at what everyone's looking at fuel-wise. Rockmaro is at 38% fuel. His teammate PZ Frenchman, 36%, so they're running very, very similar strategies. SRD Shredder has a bit more. He's at 42%, so about another 2 laps of fuel. TTJ111 is 4th. He has at 55% fuel, and he's running with ludicrous speed, and ludicrous is at 60%. That's the most of everyone we see in the top 5 right now. Then you have Zenith, and he's all the way back down at 34. He'll probably have to pit with the leaders. Clutch Kick Yeezy is in 7th. He's at 59%, so very good for him. Zdeno, X17, 58%. That's the highest across the entire field.
Checkup.
Drift King,
Like
33%.
Caution's out. Yep, wreck in the back. Looks like
Apparently
it
a
is
wreck in the back of the field.
Tactical Fallout and Top Gear, and also
Ferrari Boss as well.
Ferrari. Possibly Dino too.
No, Dino's just back
Dino's
there because
fine.
he fell off. He's
That's
definitely
right, yeah.
wouldn't have been involved in anything.
Dino's fine.
So now as the field begins to all gather back up, the big question is, what's going to happen? We have Raven West is 1st, 2nd, and 4th right now with SRD Shredder there in the middle and 3rd. So I can almost guarantee you TJ and PZ will try and work together. Are they going to try and make something work with Rock, or are they just going to kind of ham out to dry and try and make that outside line go? And in general, we typically see that inside line is a little bit better. It's going to be this will be a very interesting restart, because if Shredder can get things working out and not hold it up on the restart, and Rockbar doesn't try anything interesting, we could see the Raven West pack at the front break up and get some good racing for the lead positions again. It seemed like that last restart, with the lead all locked up, everyone just kind of fell into a rhythm and didn't really want to do anything or try anything. Also, is anyone going to pit this lap or not? That's the other big question. Also, we're on lap 41 of 141, so we have 100 laps to go. So what we've seen, we're not even a third of the way through this yet, ladies and gentlemen. Also, I want to give big props to Zenith. Once again, he's in the 6th position at the moment. NASCAR is not his thing. Oval racing, not his thing. He's making things work, and not in the way a Shredder does, where he winds and still ends up in front. Zenith has been all over, and he's worked his way back up to the front.
3 wide already. As it looks like we're gonna have inside and outside, but most people are gonna try and slip inside. Or no, it's gonna be an unexpected Talladega.
Oh, TJ gets left out to drive. Clutch kick Yeezy's trying to make something happen. Shredder sideways again coming out of turn 3. I think that entire outside line fell apart, and it looks like Raven West Alliance is gone. There's still 3 wide back there.
We have a
and Zenith is around! Zenith is around! And multiple drivers involved back there.
Raygun, Tactical Fallout, TJ, and Cuspel, and Fryman.
PZ Frenchman goes from 2nd to 15th in that ordeal. PZ Frenchman circling the inside. I can't tell if he's going to try and pit, or if he's trying to make
trying to get his
he
position.
Should be starting at the front.
Yeah, he should. Yep, there he goes, in line. Here he goes, we go green.
Alright, so Ludicrous Speed and Rockmaro will start 1st and 2nd as we're underway here. Raven West 1-2 on that inside line.
Bad restart for Zenith. Shredder.
Drift King 5338 has dropped out of the event as well.
And
Ludicrous Speed, PZ Frenchman, TTJ, the entire field caught up in a massive instant back there. They're still wrecking coming out.
Save it, and Zendo X17 saves it on the backstretch. The big one at Daytona.
And also, we lost our defending winner of the event. He has dropped out of the race. We can't seem to be able to get in contact with him.
Ludicrous, Fryman.
But we have lost Drift King 5338. So we are guaranteed that this race will not be won by Drift King. We will have a first-time winner for the season opening Daytona event. PZ Frenchman still in the back of the field after getting caught up in that melee.
Wasn't that you, though, in 3rd? That went 3 wide?
I won't confirm or deny that.
Won't confirm or deny, alright.
Green this lap.
And Clutch Kick Easy has the lead this time. He got a wonderful start. In fact, I think he might have gotten too good of a start. No one is there with him on his rear bumper. So when SRD Shredder in 2nd catches him, and Ferrari Boss goes into the outside wall back there. And Rockmaro goes into the outside wall. Rock is in the outside wall. He's still in the outside wall.
Dino was in the outside wall.
He's all the way to last.
3 wide on the backstretch.
Lucas has already worked his way up to 10th. He's fighting with PZ Frenchman right now. So Clutch Kick Yeezy and SRD Shredder, 2 drivers who were up front in yesterday's Xfinity race. Up front now, SRD Shredder looking to the high side. Is he going to be able to make anything work? He does not have any drafting help, though.
French fry and
Raygun Zombie, the duo of Raygun Zombie and Clutch Kick Yeezy go back to the front. And Zdeno now works his way up to 4th with Tactical Fallout in 3rd.
Still side by side for the battle for 10th. It looks like Ludicrous is not going to have the speed off of turn 2.
Tactical Fallout went with Raygun Zombie, then gave up, and looks like he may have hunt him out to dry. No, he's not. Tactical still wants to make the outside work, and Zdeno is there also, and the drivers behind, they're working on the outside. We may see a move on the outside. Tactical Fallout. Here we are. They're going to be 2 wide for the lead here. Going down the back straightaway.
More
they're
like
3 wide. 3 wide for the top spot now.
Talladega!
And heading into turn number 3, Raygun Zombie is trying to make the outside work with absolutely no help whatsoever. Clutch Kick Easy's going to hold on. Wow, Zdeno almost lost it there. He's going to go from fighting for the lead. Raygun Zombie is going to bounce off the outside wall, and he's going to go all the way back to 8th. He might fall back to 9th even by the looks of it. But that was a move, and you have to make those kinds of shots if you want to make something work.
Looks like they're trying to go outside
Top Gear
again.
gets involved. He's sideways, And now Top Gear is going to fall all the way back to 10th. He makes contact with another driver. Couldn't tell who that was. But he's going to continue to drop back. And they're still all over the place up at the front. He's holding on to the top spot. Shredder has snookered him. He's on the inside. Shredder has now taken the lead. And Classic Easy falls from first to second. Excuse me.
Oh, gets a little loose there by TJ. Looked like a little hook on the bumper, but we're still out square. More contact with Shredder for the win.
Shredder makes
for the lead.
Oh, Yeezy on the outside. He has no drafting help again. And he's going to now start dropping back.
Hung out to dry here unless Tactical says something about it. Nope.
Be out for long though. It looks
They're
like
gonna
as he's gonna
slip in
slide
right
in.
in front of Tactical. Tactical is going to have to work with him if he wants to have a shot at leading this race.